Right. Welcome back once again to Trader Hub, Forex channel, or Trader Hub Forex group. Now, we are going to start a new week. And as usual, here at Trader Hub, since we are starting a new week, we always get what we call our weekly forecast analysis. And that weekly forecast analysis is based on both fundamental, technical. But before we proceed, allow me talk about this. And I think we are going to get a boot camp. Yeah, we are just going to get a boot camp. But our major aim is we just want people to learn about secret websites because we have been using investing.com, Forex Factory, and whatsoever, and some other websites. But did you know that there are secret websites which pro traders always use to analyze their markets? And to access that information, most of these guys charge a lot of money. But I've decided to just something like 60,000 UGX. That's approximately like to $18 to $19 there. Now, you just call on this number to book. It's going to be a 2-day bootcamp, non-stop. We are going to teach about fundamental analysis and how you can integrate it with your technical analysis. How are you going to be using those secret websites such that it can help you improve your trading career? Because remember, in trading, we always seek knowledge. Ever much you're profitable, we always engage with little, all those highly experienced traders or something. Because remember, people have knowledge. People do what? People have knowledge. And guess what? We are going to have this boot camp. It's going to be on 12th to 13th, and we are going to hold it on the Zoom. So it's going to be flexible to those people, all to our friends who are not within Uganda, and it's going to be flexible to people who can't attend meetings. We just pay some little money for facilitating the meeting such that you can join. So you will just call on this number. You'll just call on this number to book. You can book with some money. We'll put you in the records. You finish your payment later when we have done what? When we are done with everything, right? Now, before we proceed or before we go far, I just want you to see this. Just want you to look at this because, as you know, we always look at the economic calendar. The economic calendar before we proceed. Now, I'm looking at next week. I'm going to look at next week. And this is next week. Tomorrow is Sunday, 23rd. But our main aim, all focus, is on Monday. What are we having on Monday? Maybe on Monday we're having Euro is having what? Which big deal is there on Monday? I'm looking at global manufacturing PMI on the US dollar and as well global service PMI sale on the dollar. One next, nothing. Forms member will be speaking Bostic. Bostic will be speaking on Monday. So don't lose guard. However much it's one ball news. These guys are just crazy. However much you expect low volatility, these guys can pump in. You just have to be careful. Risk management is key. Now, what are we having on Tuesday? Let me look on Tuesday. CB consumer confidence on US dollar still. You can see the time. New home sales. Okay. What are we having on Wednesday? We are experiencing CPI on Wednesday. GBP, Great British Pound, we are having CPI. So just be ready for the CPI. Just get ready for CPI on the GBP. Now, we proceed below, still on GBP. That very day, Springs forecast statement. Springs forecast statement, and you have been hearing what happened to Heathrow, this British airport, Heathrow. Such about it. Now, durable goods orders, still on the dollar on Wednesday. What are we having on Thursday? On Thursday on Euro, Boba will be speaking. Boba. Allah Akbar. And on the USD, we have GDP on Thursday. And this is a lot of volatility. Gross domestic production. I think I've ever talked about that. And how it can affect the economy, both positively or negatively. Still on that very day, 8:30, initial job risk claims. What are we having on Friday? We got GDP on, actually it's going to be a full packed of GDP news, GBP. We got gross domestic production, quarter over quarter. And I think they are predicted for quarter four. Q4 last year. You got me. On the Great British Pound. And now what next? USD 830 was PCE. And I told you members, my time is 1 hour back. Like if it's 7:30, just know it's 8:30. It's 8:30. It lags 1 hour behind. Lags 1 hour behind. Now what am I looking at? I think that's it. Now let's go to our technicals. We are done with our fundamentals. We have looked at the economic calendar. What next? What next? Just prepare your questions for the boot camp. Let's go. Now, this is our trading view. And on my screen here, you're looking at BTC, US dollar, all Bitcoin, and most people always trade. You can see my previous results. I always analyze the market, and I do journal my trades in this way. How? I leave everything on my charts. I do leave everything on my charts, right? On my charts. And you can see my performance. You can see my performance. It's not all that bad. Was it maybe? Now this is the hourly chart, and as you always, and as you know, BTC always moves on weekends. It's always moving on weekend. I just want us to start on a daily time frame. We see on each daily time frame how is it moving, and if you're to see however much this was a selling level, but remember it was tested something like 3 times previously here, and this act as a support level. I'm not telling you that you're trading support and resistance. No, the way I analyze my market is kind of different. No, if you're to look at this thing, or if you look at this market, it's still bearish. There is still a lot of bearish bearish pressure. Now I just want you to look at these lower time frames, and we see which levels are we marking, and which levels are we expecting the market to reverse at. Now I'm looking at this level because it's too strong. This level, this is a selling area, and the market, the moment our market reaches this area, without breaking, or even if it breaks, but without giving you a proper confirmation that we are just retesting, or the moment you don't get a bullish reversal, like sign here at this level, quit about that trader. Just know we are still doing what? We are still going below. And if we break below this level, expect a retest at this level, and that retest will be further going down. Understand? It's okay. Now let's proceed. What are we looking at? I'm looking at a US oil. We see where US oil is going. And if you to see my market, and this was my analysis, I expected this market to reach at this level, but see what it did. See what it did? It rather respected this level. There is a certain friend of mine always does this. The moment, why did I draw this? The moment this market disrespects this level, however much it tried to retest on it slightly here, because this is a 15 minutes time frame. It has tried to retest on it slightly here, but the moment it goes up without respecting it in a mature way, just know that level is gonna be yours. This is just a flag. And this is it. Here comes the level. It raised it. What are we waiting for? Or what are we eyeing? There was a stronger break of market structure. US oil is still bullish to those ones who are trading it. US oil is still bullish. For short term, what? Let me give you 5 minutes time frame. For those ones who are eyeing to scalp on it, consider this level. Consider that level. The moment we retest on that level, we should consider buys, because why am I saying so? Look at this. Look at that. Honestly, look at that. Look at that, honestly. You can go on a daily time frame. You look at its bias. Just look at its bias. Just look at its bias, and you know where we are going. Now, let me bring in our precious mate. This is Goldman. This is Goldman. And hopefully this was my last analysis last week. It was a Friday analysis. I told you this was a buying level. I mean, this was a selling level, and this was a buying level. If I'm not mistaken, I started that live stream at this level. This level, if I'm not mistaken. And the market had to consolidate to these levels, but I was telling you this was a selling level. So if you could scalp, later, boom, went down. Did what? Went down. What next? What next for our level? All for gold. I will give you other two levels. This is a 3,000 level. This is 3025. And which level is this? Actually, my target was 2900, because that's a support level. 2900, because that's a support level, and 3000 exactly. This was the level, because this was a strong support level. Now, what are we eyeing for next week? What's our what? Our forecast. If you're to be trading with me next week, this should be our forecast. And beyond. And beyond. And beyond. Let's overlook at this level. For buys, this is no longer working as a buying level. This level should be put into consideration, because this was a strong support level. This level was a strong support level as well as a resistance level. And what am I eyeing? Another entry. I'll be eyeing, or I'll be looking at this spot. That's the spot which I'll be looking at. And in case it retraces, in case it does so, or in case it retraces, here we go. Here we go. Gold is not bearish. Gold is just bullish. Gold is still bullish. I look at the Euro USD. I look at that, the Euro USD. And the way I'm looking at this pair, the way I'm looking at this pair, this is my previous analysis on it. The whole selling level. This is selling area. But in case we overcome it, let's consider buys. In case we overcome it, let's consider buys. This is GGA, GBP USD, GU, GBP USD. It's so indecisive. It's too indecisive. I have much way to use this tool. It's too indecisive. And it looks like a frag. It's forming a frag. But let's wait for Monday open because I do always trade live. This is USD what? This is USD JPY. This was a buying level, but they violated it later. Boom. USD card. This is USD card. This is USD card, and it's too indecisive the way it plays its games. But over consider this card level because it's a bullish level. A bullish what? Bullish level. And remember, that's a 15 minutes time frame. So I'm giving you something my sure, really my sure. Wow. Now, what next? US oil, Bitcoin. Oh yeah, let's look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq shares. The way it's plunging. And just imagine the way it's plunging. And just imagine. And if it's so, that will be a buying level at that exact level. That will be a buying level. That will be a buying level. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think allow me end here with this forecast because I've tapped on most of the pairs, or on most of the commodities which most people are buying instruments, I mean. And I just wish you a peaceful new week. May God be on our side as traders and to our friends who are coming from different Forex groups. May God bless us, all Forex traders, Bitcoin traders, and even crypto traders. May God be on our side. Be blessed.